no more. I got the horses in the back. Horse stock is attached.
Hey, what's going on, boys? It's your White Belt 9 here. Okay. It's your boy White Belt 9 here. I'm just going to leave that in. Not going to bother cut it out. Who cares? All natural. Today, I'm doing more tier list. I'm kind of picking out random tier lists. Depending on how long this one takes, I might move on to another one. So this is Call of Duty games tier list maker. Very controversial for the most part. I did notice that they missed a few Call of Duty games in here. Um, I thought about putting them in, and I just really couldn't be bothered. They got World at War, which is good, but there was games before that. Obviously, there was Modern Warfare, but then there was Call of Duty. There was a Call of Duty 2. There was actually two Call of Duties 2, um, which both of them I probably would have given one of these two. And then there was a very original Call of Duty, and then there was a very crappy. There was a couple Call of Duties, but I guess these are the main Call of Duties that people know. Some people don't know those other ones, and I'll get into it right through the list. So Call of Duty Ghost. If you don't know what Call of Duty Ghost is, it's probably one of the worst games they've ever put in the franchise. Uh, Campaign wise, it's all right. It's the worst out of all the campaigns if we're rating them off of like storyline, gameplay, difficulty, and all that. Definitely the worst. Multiplayer wise, the worst multiplayer out of all of them. Like the only part of this that I ever played was just the campaign. I didn't bother with the multiplayer. I played a couple matches and I just couldn't get into it. So Call of Duty World War II. This one I actually really enjoyed. The campaign on this was phenomenal. And then for now, yeah, I think I'm gonna stick it right here. Um, So the campaign phenomenal, great storyline, really puts you into the setting, brings you into like a Battlefield type campaign, really. And I love Battlefield for its campaign. Um, and then the multiplayer has a lot of campaign features in it. Like there was like the siege kind of game modes where you'd have to protect this, and you would move back in your line if you lost this objective or if they broke through this. And really just great multiplayer and campaign gameplay. That's really the standard for just a great Call of Duty game. Call of Duty uh, Modern Warfare 1, the first one. Honestly, the campaign on this was kind of amateur. Like, I don't know. The storyline was obviously great, but obviously back then the graphics and stuff. It's definitely a legendary game. Like it made like oh, it made the game for so many reasons. Like why they kept making Call of Duties and stuff because it had a great response. Back then, it was a decent game. There was too many glitches and stuff for my welcome. Obviously, it was like in the process, but I definitely when I look at Call of Duty World at War II, I can't put it at that caliber or above. And the multiplayer was just bugged so much, so I'll put it there. That a lot of people are gonna be like, "What? It's classic." And yeah, I don't care. I got my opinion, you know. All right, so Infinity Warfare. Honestly, didn't really dig this that much. It was better than um the game that came before it, which we'll get to. But I don't know. Like they kind of turned Call of Duty into more Halo theme than it did, and this really turned into it. But I also think that this saved the whole what they were trying to do thing, so I'm gonna put it around here. Black Ops 2, I think that is. Black Ops 2 is probably my favorite out of all the Black Call of Duty franchise. Or no, out of all the Black Ops franchise, it was the best Black Ops by far. Um, I don't say this like obviously Black Ops the first one had an amazing campaign, but its multiplayer wasn't there. This one had an amazing campaign that tied into the storyline well. You got attached to the characters. You really wanted to beat the bad guy, and then you also got banger multiplayer that was just ridiculous for its age, like above everything else. All right, Modern Warfare 2. Um, like I'll probably put it with its other Modern Warfare partner. Although it was the better out of. So this is why. Okay, I'm not moving this down here. It was the better out of the two. So out of the three. I think out of all the three, so we just know where this one's gonna go. Um, yeah, I think the Modern Warfare series for me just was never good. I always digged more in the Black Ops side of the Call of Duty series. Yeah, I mean, the campaign on this was pretty amazing. Like I enjoyed the campaign on this. That's probably the only feature I enjoyed. I did enjoy they introduced the what was it called? It was like the survival mode where you could introduce the first shops and stuff like that you see in Warzone today. Like you see Warzone has like the shops and stuff, which I noticed that Warzone's not on here, but Warzone obviously would be up here. Um, so I guess that was great. And then you know how they would have the waves of like people coming at you and stuff like that. That was probably the only good feature about the game, which almost wants me to put it in that. Like if that was separate, I would put it in there. But just seeing what this game is, you just can't compare the two really. I know a lot of people are gonna be like, "Oh, the Modern Warfare, it's legendary." Yeah, it's not for me. Call of Duty World at War, I'm gonna have to put at the top because for me, this was pretty much my childhood. This is the game I started Call of Duty on. Like, I mean, really started. Like, started grinding on my own. I mean, obviously, I would play with my dad on like Call of Duty 2. Um, I would go through campaign and like there was this boot camp thing where it would practice on the shooting and stuff, which got me into the basics. And then so that's why I'm upset Call of Duty 2 is not up here. If you guys don't know what Call of Duty 2 is. Alright, so I decided to add on a little more. Maybe about another 8 minutes of content. You know how it is. Alright, we're doing best battle royale games. Okay? Big up to I don't know who made this. Ugh, okay. Not big up to. God, why? Alright, so we got God tier, and then he just listed A, B, C, and D for the rest, so who cares? So obviously, we don't have as much. I'm going to count Blackout as. Wait. Te- uh, don't make me look up another thing. You make me look like a jerk. Um, wait, what is this? Is it literally Tetris? Tile matching battle royale video game. No way. It's actually a battle royale. Okay, well, no, we're not doing that. And I'm not giving out freebies. That's ridiculous. All right, so Battlegrounds. All right. Oh, Fortnite. See, I want to put it in here because of what it used to be. So, based on when it first came out, like season 3 to season 6, it would be in God tier. But like season 7 to season now, it would be down here. So, I think I'm going to have to throw it like right there. That's upsetting. It's a good game. It just, they ruined it. All right. PUBG. See, I've only ever played the game a couple times. Never played it on Xbox, which is like pretty much like I've only ever played it on mobile. Oh, they should put rules and survival on here. It's pretty much a rip-off version of PUBG. But yeah, just not better than Fortnite, mate. Like no matter how bad Fortnite's turned into, it just never will be that. So Minecraft Hunger Games. I'm gonna put that in God tier because you know your boy is a Hunger Games god, right? If I ever popped off, I'm definitely in Minecraft Mondays, no doubt. All right, Apex Legends. Ooh, I did enjoy being Pathmaker on it, but I never got into the game like I got into the other games, so I'll put it right there. Blackout slash Warzone. I'm gonna put in the A category. And then H1Z1, I'm going to put in God tier. Let's be honest. It's H1Z1. If you don't know what that game is, you're not a true legend. It's like the first ever Battle Royale game. Oh my god. It's been around for 6+ years now. H1Z1. That's where it's at, dude. I'm telling you, I don't even know why they put Tetris in here. That's just ridiculous. But yeah, these are the Battle Royale games that man put down. There's probably more. Um, like why didn't you put any of the IO games down if you're gonna put Tetris? You know what I'm saying? All right, but those are the two tier list. I decided to do Call of Duty as the main one. This one's just a little short add-on just to push that time up a little bit. It's been your boy. Tier lists are taking over the channel, and the coronavirus is still around. Goodbye. Subscribe and like the video. Alright, let's move on. Get back to the video. Alright, so. Okay, where was I? This. Right here. This game was amazing. This is where I started Call of Duty. I was like 4 when I first played this game. Like no, it was actually like probably not okay the age I started. Like a lot of people would be like, "What? Are you kidding me? What are they teaching their kid?" But I mean, it's what made me pretty naturally good at gaming. I would just have to say, in a whole, because of starting so early off, I've been naturally decent at games. Like, obviously, I'm not like pro or even semi-pro on most games or all games, in fact. But just picking up a controller for the first time on a game, I get it a lot quicker than a lot of people. But yeah, this game for me was just something else. Like this in because this if you've ever watched the movie Saving Private Ryan, this is pretty much based off that, or Saving Private Ryan is based off this, but they're all based off the same little events. So, but this was the game I actually started on. So if I would put this, I'd put this up here. But when I actually started playing, not just with my dad and not just playing the boot camp part of the campaign, where I actually grinded out the campaign, which was so difficult. Like this campaign was probably the hardest out of all the series, especially if you put it up on harder veteran. Veteran, it was just ridiculous. Like I only ever completed a couple missions on veteran. And then I played co-op. I played multiplayer 1v1s with my dad. I think there was definitely some sort of gun game, and there might have been a one in a chamber there. There's only a couple game modes, but um, I do remember enjoying myself on the multiplayer a lot. But yeah, this is just it brings me back, man. If the newer Call of Duty games are like this game, like I wish they would just remake this game. Like if they just remade this game with better graphics, um, and better they wouldn't even need to change anything. Just upload better graphics. I would rebuy it. Like if I had to rebuy it to get it, I would rebuy it. Like I imagine this game with better graphics would be amazing. There's so many good features about this game. Like it was ridiculous. Like they had bayonets in this game. They had people on the campaign that would actually charge at you. Um, there were just so many different things, you know. All right, so you know what they should have? They should have made it so you could have a sword in this. That would have been amazing. All right, we gotta move on. There's enough bringing back old memories. So original Black Ops. Gosh darn it. Oh, I want to put it at the top, but I'm kind of leaning towards here because the top should be saved for something. Like obviously, I put the other Black Ops up there, so I can't really put two Black Ops on the same thing. Yeah, it's right around here probably because my teeth. Tired. Just need to stop recording at night. All right. The campaign on this was probably the only I say that. No, yeah, the campaign was the only good part about this. I didn't enjoy the multiplayer on this that much. Like, I would always go back and play this multiplayer before I played this multiplayer. And then this came out, and that was my new multiplayer game. This I would always go back and play campaign on. This I would like to play finish the whole campaign on this, then go and finish the whole campaign on this, because they tied together so well. Now, Black Ops 3 disappointed me because the campaign, it sort of tied in and made sense, but it also didn't. So, on the whole thing of being disappointed on the campaigns down here, I might even put it down here, honestly. I mean, I don't know. Wait, why is there... is this another Black Ops? I think this is literally just Black Ops 1. Okay, whatever. It's like here kind of. Um, just to make it look better, we'll put it here, I guess. I don't know. Campaign sucked. Blackout is what saved it, honestly. When they added a blackout, and then they went around and went on a Modern Warfare game, the new one that I got, and they added Warzone onto that after just releasing Blackout not too long ago. I don't know what they were thinking about that. They kind of screwed this. They kind of screwed Black Ops like 3. No one's playing that anymore. They kind of done that. They've done that one dirty. All right. Last but not least, well, second least, yeah, I'm just gonna put that there. Not gonna explain too much. I probably will end up doing it by accident, but like I was saying, like between this and the whole Halo theme, it started into that, and I honestly enjoyed this one, which was way more sci-fi than this one, which is kind of weird to say, but I don't know. You either got to go all the way Halo, or you gotta go all the way Call of Duty. Like you can't. This was just trying to go into that. I mean, that's what Ghost kind of did too. Ghost was just bad. Uh, I don't think I ever even completed Ghost's campaign. No, I did. It was on co-op that I never finished it on. But yeah, I mean, the multiplayer on this was all right because it kind of reminded me of Black Ops 3, but nah, it just was. It wasn't there. Yeah. All right, so this is my final playlist. You know what they say. You know how it be. Um, yeah. I think I'm gonna try and take a picture of this real quick. I did this last time and I didn't end up using it as a thumbnail at all. All right. All right. All right. I don't know how much time we have left, so we'll be right back. Quick break.